Welcome to all from around the world. This is Weekly Insights with me, Dorothy Attema. In this edition, we'll be taking a look into depression. Everyone gets depressed sometimes, but the last year, it has been a whole different ball game. All of us have found ourselves in the same boat, no matter the status, no matter the location. And in this boat, outside is a raging storm of the COVID-19 pandemic, raging on the outside. None of us has been exempt. But the kind of depression I want to talk about today is not just when you feel depressed for a few hours or a few days, or you feel down and fed up with things for a few hours or a few days. The kind of depression I want to talk about today is a depression whereby you persistently feel sad. You feel you have no interest of all activities for long, persistent periods of times. And in the extreme case, you even feel worthless and feel that there's no need of living anymore. In another video clip, I have shared how I suffered depression for 5 years. Unluckily for me, I didn't know I was suffering under depression, but I can remember telling myself whatever I was going through, I was strong enough, to go through it. So sometimes you might tell yourself that you're strong enough to go through what you're going through. But there's just one thing why I wanted to put this out here. If you're out there and you don't know whether you're depressed, if you're like me, just for the sake of that one person who is like me, who does not know that they're in depression, I'm going to read out some of the symptoms of depression. And if you have any of this, it might be important for you to take notice. Number one, if you have feelings of sadness, tearfulness, emptiness, or hopelessness continuously, persistently, if you persistently have angry outbursts, irritability, and frustration over small matters for long periods of times, if you have loss of interest or pleasure in most or all normal activities for long periods of times, if you have sleep disturbances, including insomnia, or you sleep too long, if you experience tiredness all the time, or lack of energy all the time, and even to just do small little things takes a lot of extra effort. If you have reduced appetite, you hardly eat, or you have increased craving of foods and you're eating too much. If you are anxious and agitated all the time, for long periods of times, and you feel restless. If you have slow thinking, if you have slowed speaking and slowed body movement, if you have any of these symptoms, it could mean that you're depressed. And something about depression is that Depression, what causes depression? There's a root cause to depression, whether it is psychological or chemical. And if you've had long persistent periods of this depression, it means you're not able to cope with it. You're not able to take yourself out of it. You're not able to get to the root cause by yourself. And that is why you need help. And you don't have to feel shy that you're depressed or to admit that you're depressed. Look for safe space. Look for appropriate help. When I was depressed, I didn't know I was depressed, but I had some of those symptoms. And I kept on telling myself I'll overcome them. 1 year to 2 years to 3 years to 5 years. You don't need to go through all that. There's help. You can look for safe space. You don't need to feel guilty about or feel that it's weakness being depressed. And by ending this video clip, I want to just outline that if you have the following symptoms, you are extremely depressed and you need to see a medical expert immediately before it is too late. If you have feelings of feeling worthless, all the time feeling guilty, you have fixation on past failures, fixation blaming yourself. If you have trouble thinking, you have trouble concentrating, you have trouble making decisions, you have trouble remembering things. If you are frequently and in recurrent, you have thoughts of suicide, you have attempted suicide, you're all the time thinking about death. If you have unexplained pains, back pain, headache, chest pain, you need medical experts' help. And you need it now before it is too late to get to the root cause of why you're ill.
Thank you for watching this video. I believe you enjoyed it. Just hit the like button to show that you did. Also, don't forget to click on the subscribe key and hit the notification button so that you'll be the first to know when new content is uploaded on our weekly insights.